Daniel again. And Daniel, you've obviously got a second item that you want to talk about with us. And what is your second item that we can maybe consider to put under the Christmas tree?
Yeah, of course, I didn't listen to the assignment and I didn't pick an item, but I pick items in a way because, but they're all the same sort of price, and I want to explain why again I'm using it. And again, it has to do with the size in the bag, and it also has to do with the new technology that we now have on Sony cameras, and they're also on Canon and Fuji. Nikon is a little bit behind, but I'm pretty sure they are going to do it. And it has to do with this little hot shoe on the top of your camera. And if you take it off, you will see that there are multiple connections there. And these connections allow us to put digital audio into your camera. And although I understand that people want to have a one solution, a cheap one that you can use cables, I just want to have a quicker way to get my audio into my camera. So if I'm on the road, what I do is I put two items here. One is a very much used microphone, the Rode one, and you can see if you take the fluffy part of this one, everybody should recognize about $50-$60. But you need the fluffy part, so it's about this size. And what you see next to is a little bag, which actually has three different audio solutions in there. And you can see that the size is about the same. Not totally, but if you put it in your bag, it's about the same. But there's three different solutions in here, and they're all made for speed in a way, in that you don't have to use a cable, but you are just being able to use the hot shoe or do it externally. So let me
So we're
open it
talking
up.
about very fast deployment.
Exactly. So there's three in there, and this is my normal bag that I use for this. And I will try to take them out separately. So the first one you can see, I will hold it up in front of me. You can see is the Sony, I think ECM B10, which is a smaller version. It has different settings, which is really nice. Again, it's about 200 plus without taxes, but it has this hot shoe that if you plug it in, you're done. You don't have to put a cable there. So it's really quick. And this one you can use both in an omnidirectional and a directional mode. And I think this is a really nice solution for lots of the time that you don't want to spend more time on setting up your audio. You don't have to open it up. And you can see my camera is even closed on the side, so I don't have to open up the door. I don't have to remove my L bracket. I can just plug it in and I'm done. Don't forget to put the hot shoe back, but it's the first one.
Daniel, I should ask you, is it self-powering and will it switch itself on?
Yeah, this one is totally self-powering and turns itself on. The other one I'm going to take out now, you have to charge it, at least the remote part, but it's a USB charging system. The second one is actually quite nice. It's also from Sony, about the same price range, but this is a remote set. So compared to, let's say, the Rode Go 2, this has less features, no doubt about it. It probably is even less quality. But the nice thing about it, again, you don't have to have a wire. So you can just remove it. It's kind of as a construction that you can sort of put this one on your body. I personally use it with a lav so that it looks nicer. I do that always.
Lavalier, yes.
The lavalier mic, but you can see the fluffy is on there, and the part that goes on the camera is again with this hot shoe connection. You can connect it.
Nice one.
It has some settings here, but then you're done. And again, it's about speed. So it's a really nice solution. It automatically takes over your volume, and again, it has downsides compared to, let's say, a Rode Micro or a Rode Go 2 or something similar. I also have the one from Holly Design, which is nice, but size again is important, and you can see how small these two solutions are. I already showed you two. The third one is actually, I think Mark is also going to talk about themselves a little bit, but the third one I want to show you is from Zoom is the Zoom F2 BT. You don't have to get the Bluetooth version, a little bit cheaper. I got the Bluetooth version, and this is just an external recorder. And the nice thing about this one, it is 32 bits, so you don't have to set the volume. It has so much dynamic range that you can actually kind of skip the volume setting. You can already do it in post. And one thing I would love to see if somebody from Sony or the other brands are watching, please make the connection in here also 32 bits, because it would again make stuff simpler because you don't have to keep an eye on your audio level.
Yeah, that's a good point there, Daniel. Okay, fantastic. So Daniel, and obviously I will be putting all the descriptions in details that you will be giving me and providing me with down below, and for people to go and have a look at. And yeah, on behalf of us all, we wish you a Merry Christmas, and we hope you have a nice slide into the new year as well, Daniel. And we would love to see more of your YouTubes.
Sorry I couldn't be there in the live session. I will try to do that next time.